everybody, and welcome back to the world of Akala. Hopefully, my new setup is good. I've got all my windows in different places, and I hope I clicked everything correctly, and you can hear me. Looks like I'm spiking well. So yeah, hopefully you all can hear me. This is welcome back to the world of Akala. I'm your Dungeon Master, the Badge, and this is Rangers of Power, episode 32, the Tome Part 2. I have everybody with me today. Everybody say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
I switched my stuff around, so the stuff I normally look at is on this monitor, so I'll be looking forward all the time now, and the video is over here. So I'm a little confused, and my brain is confused because it's not what I'm used to, but hopefully this will work out well. Now somebody give me a previously on. This will be a short one.
Previously on Rangers of Power.
The Rangers fought Telzadis again and killed him again.
Oh yeah.
That's it. That's what happened. It was a long fight, and they won.
There were a lot of demon spawn.
Yes, there were a lot of demon spawn.
A lot of demon spawn.
And one of them got Ree with their soul eating ability, and drained her charisma. Timo said, "Not yet. At least not too bad. Might have had slight." Oh, that was not to me. That was How's Vacation. Okay, never mind. I thought he was answering me when I said making sure everything went well. Oh gosh.
No,
okay.
I asked him how his vacation was.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, my bad. So you are all in. Let me pop that up. Yeah, this is weird. I'm used to that being in the middle. Now that's on a smaller monitor, the little videos on the bottom should be bigger now. Not a whole lot bigger, but they should be bigger. So you can see my face a little bit better. I don't know.
I believe so.
Anyway, you are all in this, I don't know what to call the room, the central room where the previous leader of the City of Glorious did business. That's where Telzadis was held up. Now, the number of demon spawn you fought did not number the 30 that you had previously seen. You could deduce that there are more demon spawn out in the city. So
I think we leave them.
At this point, what do you do? Having killed Telzadis again.
I mean, if there's demon spawn out there in the streets, I feel like we're kind of inclined to save the people, but can all of us take on that kind of army? I mean, I don't doubt that we can. But like, should we try and get some help maybe from the ship? Maybe they can send some shots down?
Were there still
Is now the best
no.
time to start drinking.
So, no. So what we could do, so I have a spell called Locate Creature. I can locate a specific creature known to you or the nearest creature of a specific kind. As long as I have seen such a creature up close within 30 feet at least once. Well, I just saw a whole bunch of these demon spawn. And this is concentration for up to 1 hour. So, we could find them in the city and kill them. This is something Dalith would absolutely want to do because this is
something Ree would want to do as well.
Her people.
Kill it.
So we could find these demon spawn and kill them, but at this exact moment,
are there still civilians in the city as well?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, we probably don't want to rain down shots from an airship.
Yeah, no, that's why nobody said, yeah, let's do that.
Well, I didn't know if they were more precise or they were more like area of effect. So, like, I didn't know.
So, at this moment, we should probably ask one of the guards that is not loyal to Telzadis, because I don't think any of these guards are. Where the previous, I'm sure Dalith would know the previous leader of Dragon Kingdom, or at least of the capital, what that character's name was before we ask. Is so and so still alive? Are they in prison somewhere? We need to.
So
Who would be second in line?
The guards that are around are the ones that were loyal to Telzadis. Any other guard that would have been around is nowhere to be found at the moment. The guards outside are kind of panicking at what just happened, and they're trying to keep you locked in the room. They're trying to hold the door shut.
I'm still large. I ask Rude. I'm like, you want to help me bust this thing down?
Do it.
Looking at this map, Batch, where are exits? It's hard to determine.
Yeah, it's a crappy map. I take that back. It's not a crappy map. I'm using it in a crappy way. The doors right here.
I tell Rude, I'm like, if there's another way out, we'll find it. But if there's not, we'll be ready to bust this thing down. You with me, Rude?
Let's do it. I'm gonna throw an unarmed strike at the door.
I was gonna say, do you want to wait? I was gonna say we can wait until they find another exit. If not, then we can.
There's a window at the top, right here, if you've got it zoomed out. And then over here on the left is another set of doors, and on the right is another set of doors.
What if I just cast battering ram on the door?
I mean, we probably should go out the way we came in.
But there is a shit ton of guards on the other side.
Yeah.
Like I said, what if I just cast battering ram at the door?
I mean, why waste a spell slot when you have two behemoths?
True. Good point.
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing.
Battering ram.
Because your behemoth apparently trips and face plants into the door with that.
That would suck.
Well, you rolled 2. Why'd you roll 2?
I don't know. For whatever reason, it rolled with advantage.
I take the first one anyway. That's a 21. Go ahead, Ludwig, you roll.
I thought we were waiting, though.
Well, Rude doesn't wait, as you already know.
Rude is very impulsive.
So it's up to you if you want to.
Yeah, no, I'm helping him. Might as well if he's doing it. Might as well.
Okay, go ahead and bash on the other door. Okay, one of you did an athletics check, the other did an unarmed strike. Whatever, that's fine.
I figured it would be athletics because we're not attacking; we're just throwing our weight into the door.
Right.
I'm attacking it.
You.
So I do athletics,
two
or
options.
what do you want me to do?
You can try to destroy the door, or you can try to push through it.
Do athletics. Do athletics.
Okay.
I mean, I only went athletics. I have a +10. That'll play.
Okay. Yeah, the doors fly open, knocking back the guards onto their asses.
I was gonna say that I was gonna have my bow ready for any anybody that would need to be shot at.
But were the guards really were they really allied with him, or were they kind of mind controlled by him? Because if they're mind controlled,
I have an idea to grab Ludwig,
to kill them,
spin him around in a circle, and throw him like a friggin' bowling ball.
If they were under mind control, then we don't kill them.
They look really confused.
The guards.
Yeah,
well, if they're confused,
they look really
that's
confused.
just. I mean, there's all the more reason to just keep plowing through. They'd be really caught off guard. They wouldn't have the upper hand.
Do you worship Telzadis?
Do we worship Telzadis?
Yes.
I have no idea what's going on. We just saw you killing stuff and got scared.
Okay.
Well, we aren't here to kill anyone. We're here to free you
Free us from what?
from
Telzadis' wrath.
And he just kind of looks around and says, where am I?
They don't know. They were under mind control.
Yeah,
I don't know
like,
what they
seems
are.
like they were under
that
mind
makes
control, yeah.
sense.
Or they're pretending really well.
Make an insight check.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would like to make one.
I'll
You
make
know,
one
like
too.
they're really good actors or
He's genuine. He's really confused and doesn't know what's going on.
It makes you under mind control.
Damn. Okay. Do you guys remember where you were before you forgot, or until you ended up here?
I'm just a trader. I'm just from the outskirts of the city.
Oh, he said he's a traitor. We need to kill him.
Trader with a D.
Trader with a D.
Oh,
Merchant.
Last thing I remember is selling some fruit to a woman, and then this.
are
You should come with us. I don't think you know where you are.
these all Dragonborn? Are they mixed?
Most of who you've seen are Dragonborn. They're but the two that are in front of you now are Dragonborn. Yes.
Dalith will ask them in Draconic, or say to them, or well, no, yeah, she's gonna ask. Do you know where the actual guards are? Are any of you the original guards?
He looks to the person next to him, and then the guy next to him says, I was a florist."
Yeah, I think
Need to just return
Or like
back to your homes, but be careful. We're going to restore order to Glorious.
yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Make sure the other people make sure they know that they will be safe now. That the threat has been taken care of.
As you say that, you hear screaming.
oh god.
Perfect timing.
From where?
We'll-
Where?
Coming from.
We'll take care of that.
So, if I remember correctly,
Ignore that.
you're inside this main building. You hear screaming coming from outside the building.
Which direction?
I'll just start running towards.
Yeah, start running
down.
towards
Outside the main
sound.
doors.
I'm running. I'm sprinting. I'm dashing.
There's a couple of demon spawn that are trying to keep a couple of Dragonborn who look like they were in some of the ragtag guard gear, trying to look like they're trying to get them to obey them. They're trying to grab them and hold on to them and basically keep them.
I attack them.
Yeah,
Keep them in
after
control.
Beat the shit out of
In
them.
control.
Me and my simulacrum just beat down one of them from either side.
Not gonna hit.
I guess we all head towards where these demon spawn are outside.
And you beat him to death.
I do, yes.
Did you roll
We got the
initiative?
firebolt and the nearest demon.
Do I need to roll initiative or roll attacks? What do I need to do?
Well,
Are there
if
going to
you
be more?
if you're all ganging up on him, there's just two. I'll just say you beat him to death.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. I'm whacking the shit out of them with my
Because there's no
fucking stick.
sense in rolling initiative and spending the next 20 minutes having you roll attacks and you're just going to kill them. There's just two of them.
I didn't know if more were going to be approaching.
Just Eldritch Blast them. to
Honestly, with just regular demon spawn, like
Yeah, there's 7 of us and 2 of them. They're gonna die. They're gonna die.
there are 8 of us.
Sorry, I was counting specifically the Rangers. There are 8 of us. I'm sorry, simulacrum.
Actually, 9.
Nine.
There's
Nine.
9 of us.
Oh my gosh,
You count
I'm
towards
bad
Echo.
at counting, and I'm the scholar.
Yeah, Dakar and I alone can play doubles tennis.
We can.
All of us will beat the shit out of them. How does that sound? All of them.
I'm just imagining this scene of these 2 poor little demons, and like 9 people around them just.
Seriously, like just beating the crap out
That's
of them.
why I didn't bother with initiative.
And here I am thinking of playing doubles
All the
tennis
elbows.
with myself.
And see that's the thing. They don't know what's going on, so they're like, "Why isn't anyone listening to us?" And they turn around and there's the whole Avengers team.
Yeah, seriously.
So as you're beating these 2 to death, a couple more come around the corner, run up and see this, look at each other, turn around and run away.
And pull the stormtroopers from Kylo Ren. Yeah, no.
Yeah, Eldritch Blast them. Eldritch Blast.
You hit them in the back as they're running away and they stumble forward. Keep going.
That's fine.
Dalith will shoot them with an arrow.
I will shoot them with Eldritch Blast.
Throw another firebolt.
You get an Eldritch Blast. You get an Eldritch Blast.
I
don't know
shoot
why. I don't
Here
know
with
why.
Eldritch Blast.
I shoot 4 Eldritch Blasts at them.
Same here, 4 of them.
Don't know why.
I don't really have
Actually-
range stuff.
Yep, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I do not have Eldritch Blast, I'll just do the Sorcerer's version.
Oh, are we rolling them?
They come around the corner and 20 projectiles launch at them.
And then I started shooting.
Listen, I mean, they gotta learn somehow, right?
I'm just watching all these rolls come through.
Oh, do you want more?
There you go. 27 to one, 30 to the other one. With an arrow. And I didn't use sharpshooter, so there isn't a +10 on that.
I don't think I hit with all of those, but
I think I missed with one. but
Ludwig,
no,
what did you say you were doing?
Well, I don't have range stuff, so I'm just standing here watching everyone fly their shit.
Oh.
Like, wow, this is like a work of art.
Well, it's probably a tad overkill.
It's
Just,
So-
just like
enough
all the
kill.
magic and everything shooting and flowing. I'm just like, wow.
I'd say it's just enough kill as they both go face first in the ground dead.
Actually, with
Just
all
for
of
good
those
measure.
spells simultaneously fired, did we just rip the weave?
We just pulled the fucking strand out. Yeah.
Kind of made someone cry.
Somewhere there is a deity going, man, I just put it together.
All in the reinforcements.
So do you said something about doing locate creature to basically be like a demon spawn detector?
Yeah. So I could, if the party, if they want us to hunt down these critters,
Yeah,
I
it's like
can
we're
do
searching for the
it.
Dragon Balls, but instead we're searching for demon spawn,
There we
and
go.
instead of
Yeah,
collecting
so-
them, we're killing them.
Tease me like that because I really want a Dragon Ball D&D campaign, okay?
That would be cool.
That'd be cool.
Kamehame Fireball.
All right, Batch. We know what we got to do next. There's
So I can
another
use
planet
this-
in the solar system. It
Oh,
just happens
jeez.
to have sands on it.
Yeah.
So I can use this, I think, once per day. It's one of my abilities with being a ranger. My primal awareness. Well, I can use it once for long rest. We have an hour. You're gonna there we go. I'm gonna set it for yeah, these demons spawn.
And I'm gonna do pass without a trace on all of us, so we can sneak up on them and just kill them out of nowhere.
Oh, at this point, I think we've left a lot of trace.
And
Yes.
I'm sorry, I have the ranged blade bow. I can shoot that at a distance. I forgot about that.
Okay.
Yeah, so if as long as they're within like 1,000 feet, so I assume that if we just kind of circle around the city, I don't know how big the city is, but just kind of walk through the city, we can.
Yeah, we're like literally parading around the city with all our ranged weapons, and we see in like any demon spawn, we're like, pow, 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 pow! Yeah, civilians, get in your house!
Well, I know where they are. That's the thing. We don't have to like hunt around blindly. But I'm just like the ranger spell.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Now it's the scene from Aliens, and we're walking around with Dalith like the reader.
I have not seen it, but I want to still.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have to fix that.
I kind of want to change my subclass.
To Alien? That would be a weird subclass.
That would be a weird subclass.
Would you get the little Minnie mouth?
Yes.
You want to change it to Way the Sun Soul?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured.
Since the darkness and everything was because, Hellzira.
You spend the better part of the next hour going around the city hunting down all the demon spawn that you can find, and do you count them as you go?
Yes.
No.
I'm sure
Not
somebody
really.
does.
I think I would be counting out of curiosity.
Yeah.
So between
If we knew there were 30 or something exactly, then we would be trying to keep track. I'm sure. At least they listen. And
between the ones you killed in the main room and the ones you hunted down and all of them, you kill about the same amount that you remember from their first attack.
Did any of this happen to stay and guard Telzados' body?
Wasn't he disintegrated?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, he was disintegrated.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, never mind. They needed
Question though, really
true
quick.
resurrection spell for that.
At the end of that battle, we ended the session. So, did we take time to get any magic items or anything off of him? I don't recall. Surely we would have done that before leaving this room.
You didn't say, but I'm okay retconning that you did because he didn't have anything on him.
I can't remember.
He didn't have weapons or anything. He was just wielding magic with his hands.
Okay. Because that wouldn't have been... Those hot off my hand. Because we definitely would have done that before we left the room.
No, we definitely would have searched around and stuff.
Okay, so we think we've got all the demon spawn?
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah,
Are you sensing any more?
Oh, you're not
I don't
sensing.
know.
You're not sensing anymore. No.
Within 1,000 feet of me, at least. Yeah.
Okay, well that's good.
Should
Dor said now to find the demon spawner. The demon spawner was Telzadis.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, we already found him.
we
Good job, guys. Good job.
Good job, Dor.
what was the? Do we have a name for the leader of whatever the leader?
Oh, Ozatis?
No,
Who the original
leader of the
leader of
Dragonborn
the
kingdom, or if it's a mayor just of the capital, or is this where the actual like ruler of the dragon kingdom is this where that person is?
Well, if we play our cards right, it could be you.
Dalith would not want that responsibility.
Fine, okay, I'll take it.
She definitely would not want Dor to do it.
Well, why not? What's wrong with Dor doing it?
Hey, I rightfully offered it to the actual Dragonborn, but if you don't want it, I mean, I'm just not going to leave the rulership of an entire people just laying on the ground.
We'll give it to Locke.
No.
Almastath.
No.
Almastath? Okay. Alright. Dalith is write it down on my notes. Is that the ruler of the Dragonborn kingdom?
Yes, he holds the seat of power in Glorious, and as such is the ruler of the Dragonborn kingdom.
Is he still alive? Or did Telzadis take care of that little...
That's a good question.
Yeah, Dalith would want to go back to this room, the Capitol building, I'm just gonna call it, and look around. Maybe there is there like some prison cells underground or something somewhere where Omastath could be, or people that
I would be following Dalith. I don't know about the others. I would assume they would, but
nothing from. Did you go to this room in particular, or are you looking all around the building?
Well, back to the Capitol building where this room is. Back to this building.
Okay, so if you search the building, you do find a small dungeon area downstairs. It's not an expansive dungeon because this isn't the main like prison area. There's just a small, looks like a single cell dungeon underneath, but there is nobody there at the moment.
Ask around, see if there's any actual guards that were there before Telzadis took over.
Yeah, we need to get information. Try to find, or ask anybody, do you know where Omastath is? Maybe even people in the town saw what happened. Or maybe Telzadis gave some big speech and this is your former ruler, and then he kills him in front of everybody or something.
So while you were walking around killing the demon spawn, there were people starting to come out of their homes and starting to walk around again. So you find someone to ask to talk to, and you find out that Omastath was brought to the main prison, which is a few minutes walk to the north of the main Capitol building.
That's where we
Go
need
there
to go.
we go there as soon as possible, I guess. Yeah.
Post haste.
So you get there, and there's essentially a swarm of people there. They have a presence about them of being some sort of official is, I guess, the word I'm looking for. They have like a proper posture, as if they belong there, but they're not wearing any kind of proper attire or guard outfit or anything. There's about 20 people standing outside the prison, and when you approach, one of them walks up to you and stops you, and just says, "What are you doing?"
Well,
Dalith specifically.
To all of you.
Dalith will say, we're coming to rescue Omistath.
Who are
What are
you?
you doing here? We're the Rangers of Power.
Yeah, probably heard about us.
You may have heard of me specifically, Dalith.
Yes, I've heard of the Rangers of Power, and I believe I've heard this name Dalith before. Omistath is okay. We've unlocked the cell, we've given him food and water, and we're about to bring him home.
Can I roll an insight on that?
Okay, go for it. That does not look like Ludwig.
No, I also want to do the same.
Seems like he's telling the truth.
We need to speak with him as soon as he's able.
Can we speak with him
There's
now?
much to discuss.
What do you need to speak to him about?
well, we just took out Dalith, my father.
You were you were the ones that slayed that beast?
Yeah,
Yes.
we
Yes.
vanquished them.
You have our many thanks, and surely there will be statues erected in your honor. You sense a bit of sarcasm. But Omistath
We need to speak with him about the tome.
The tome?
Not important to you what it is, really, but we need to speak with him about something of great importance to the world.
What tome?
That's none of your concern.
Not important to you, but we need to speak to him about it.
Well, if you want me to get him out here for you, he'll need to know what tome you're talking about.
I mean, if we see him,
Tome on the range. Bump, chef.
I'm sure he will know what tome it is when you tell him tome.
Make a persuasion check, Dalith with advantage.
I love my -1 to charisma.
Versus my +8. Oh.
Shut up.
Wow.
Just saying the tome. There are many kinds of tomes.
That's what it's called. The tome. But
did you actually forget that it has a full name?
The tome was spellbinding.
Libby did.
Oh, okay.
Tome is spellbinding, that's right.
I'm sorry. I thought you were just being coy with him. Okay.
Three stands out and says the tome of spellbinding.
Sound like you got a sock in your mouth.
Sorry, I was vaping at the time. Need to work on that.
Alright,
Yeah.
the tome of spellbinding. I'll ask him about it, and if he's up for it, then you can talk to him. Okay.
I don't like
Tell him
his tone.
it is of grave importance.
Dalith, with her low charisma, just kind of look at him and say, I don't care for your tone.
Oh, I don't
You
care
need
for
to
you.
speak with the king.
I don't care for you bothering our what's his title? Our Lord when he's in recovery.
Do you think that I would bother him if it wasn't important?
I implore you, go get him.
I'm not in recovery, guys.
Oh, God.
Don't roll unless I call for it.
Ludwig goes up to this guy in front of his face and he says, "Listen, pal,
He turns
we are
around
the
and
ones."
he turns around and walks away.
You know, we do have Keldon with us.
Can I like grab the back of his shirt?
No.
Are you still gargantuan or are you regular size?
I think it would have worn
It
off.
would have worn off.
Yeah, it would have worn off. Yeah, I'm just regular size. Can I
By
grab the back of
Because I
his
was
shirt?
going to say, no offense, but
Rude
normal
looks over
size
to Dalith and asks,
Ludwig,
"Are all
not
Dragonborn
exactly
this much
intimidating.
of a dick?"
Sorry, you said?
I heard what Dor said. Did I hear what Rude said?
Rude looks over to Dalith and goes, "Are all other Dragonborn this much of an asshole?"
Yes.
All right, Ludwig, you can definitely try to grab the back of his shirt if you want, but I implore you to think about the outcome this might have.
Yeah, Dalith, if she saw him reaching for the guard, she would try to grab his arm to keep him from doing that.
All right, Ludwig, do you try?
Dalith doing that? No.
Okay, so Dale's son. Okay. He goes in, and a couple minutes later, he comes walking out along with another Dragonborn who looks like he has been to hell and back. He's just wearing a pair of torn up pants. He is cut, scarred, and bruised. Not so much scarred, but cut and bruised. Lots of dried blood on him. Got 2 black eyes. His ear, his dragonborn ear, whatever you want to call it, fin, whatever's on the side of his head. On the right side is cut. Part of it is cut off.
Ooh, perfect chance here. Give one second.
Holy shit!
Where are my spells? Dalith
He walks
will.
up and says,
I assume this is Omistath.
he says, if you don't recognize me, am Lord Omistath. You need to ask me about the Tome of Spellbinding.
So Dalith will do whatever Dragonborns do. I guess drop to a knee or something and to the Lord of the Kingdom or whatever.
You don't,
I just follow her lead.
You don't need. Please stand. You don't need to do that.
Dalith will stand and kind of point towards his ear and say, "May I?" And kind of point to kind of ask if she can touch his ear.
He apprehensively leans his head down.
So I can use the pink crown jewel to cast Regenerate.
Oh.
So I will use the pink crown jewel to cast Regenerate. And is that gonna... It does 4d8, yeah, plus 15. I don't know if it rolled the right. Yes, it did. And then it will also restore severed body members after 2 minutes.
He kind of feels he feels it start to grow back, and he says, Thank you for that. I do appreciate it.
We need our leader to be whole.
And that, as I said, is appreciated. Now, about the Tome of Spellbinding. No one has asked about that in all the decades I have ruled, and as far as I know, the decades before that. Why do you seek it?
I'm sorry, what was the very first part of that? I had a little bit of a glitch in my audio.
No one has asked about it in the decades I have ruled, and as far as I know, in the decades before.
Dalith will look to Kale Dawn, so you can probably explain it better.
Do you want the short version or long one?
With a large bang, and that's when space started expanding. Oh, I'm sorry.
God.
The short version, preferably.
Not quite that far back.
Yeah, maybe Kaldon can explain the short version.
Gosh. Have my NPCs talk to each other. That's great.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You let us bring them back to life, so that's what you get.
Keldon briefly explains the situation that Omastad.
Oh no, you don't get the yada yada this scene.
If I lose power, I apologize. We're getting a really bad storm right now.
Okay. Fine, I won't yada yada the scene. I will talk in Keldon's voice.
Oh, actually, I want to see the budding romance between the two kingdoms. No, I don't care. You can yada yada. I was just giving you a hard time, brother.
Well, then I'm going to yada yada it. He tells him that as he was aware of Helzira. Helzira has been defeated, but she had a much darker master in the Spectre of Darkness, who is intent on conquering all of the worlds.
Me.
Huh?
You said who is intent on conquering all of the worlds?
Yeah, all of everything.
And I said me.
And they want to finish collecting the great powers of Altar to be as armed as they can to stop him. There. But he does it in his low voice and with much more professional tone than that. Oh yeah, okay, I gotta do the other side of the conversation. Omastad says, well, if you want the Tome of Spellbinding, you have to go on a quest to find it. It's not something you can merely retrieve.
How do we start this quest?
Available.
Sorry, Dor, you were breaking up.
Oh, I said just once I'd like one of these, great powers to just be available.
Make this much easier.
That's in Bob's shop down the road behind the glass. Just go buy it.
Your quest, the first step of this quest. He looks around, sees everybody standing around, and says to himself, I guess it doesn't matter if they hear. You have to find the Great Library.
The Great what?
The Great Library.
Library, okay.
Of Alexandria?
The tome of Spellbinding is unique in that it is one of the great powers of Altar that did not originate an Altar. It was born in what some might call another plane of existence. This great library is in its own separate dimension.
Ree's head pops up for a minute.
The only time that we've heard about like a different dimension is like the astral plane and the gray sea. I think that's what it's called.
Guys,
Is this like a different one?
Yes,
I think I know how we can get to it.
This is a secret I've been entrusted with for my whole reign, but I'm in a mood today where I don't care who hears. If you need this to stop a great darkness, then so be it.
And I have an idea of how to get to it.
Are you able to cast that spell like you were before to bring us to the astral plane?
Plane shift, yes, but...
Don't you have to know what plane we're going to?
Exactly, but Dream of the Blue Veil, if we concentrate on the Tome spellbinding, should take us right to it.
You don't have that spell anymore.
Wish can cast it, though.
Oh, yeah.
That true.
Can't we just wish for the tome?
That could have some
Took the
negative
words out of my
consequences.
mouth.
That could have some negative consequences because the way Wish works, it could give us the tome, but it could give us the tome in the future, or it could...
I know exactly what I would do if you wished for the tome.
Wish doesn't work like you would think. It has negative repercussions sometimes.
And I thought Wish just showed me questionable items on my Facebook timeline.
That's it. That's the cheap version of Wish. But I could
would casting that spell through Wish, could that also possibly not work right?
No, that's the way Wish is intended to be used. To cast other spells.
Yeah, there's two ways to use Wish. If you replicate a spell of 8th level or lower, that's okay, pretty much. That doesn't hurt you in any way. If you use Wish to do other funky stuff, that can have consequences.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said in the chat, Wish is not always like a djinn, but yeah, the DM is supposed to try and F you with your wording.
Supposed to be a monkey's paw.
Yeah, the monkey's paw.
Also, you got to know your DM. I'm not gonna be an utter dick.
Yeah.
And I had to cast the spell in my home campaign to essentially bring my character's mother back to life. And I had to practice the speech of what I specifically wanted to say in the wish for like a fucking week straight. I was so paranoid and anxious if I skipped on one fucking word. I literally, it was so literal, it wasn't even funny.
See, yeah,
that's a bad example because I did end up being a dick about that wish.
Well, you know the classic, if you could have one superpower. Yeah, I've had some, like, jerk DMs, so I've been phrasing the answer to that particular question very carefully.
Mm-hmm.
All kinds of caveats.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if I could have one superpower, it would be the ability to manipulate probability unerringly at my desire.
I don't know if Dream of the Blue Veil would work because that takes you to a different physical world, not another plane of existence.
So I missed it. Where is the thing?
Where's
the library?
Yeah, where's the library?
Yeah, true.
On another plane, we haven't gotten that destination yet.
Oh, okay.
Well, was he saying that the library was on another plane? Because he was just saying that that's where the tome originated. He didn't say the tome was in that library yet.
You may have misunderstood.
I thought I did. I thought I said it was in the originated and lies in the library.
I just heard you say that it originated on a different plane, and that it didn't come from this world. That our first quest was to find the Great Library, but he didn't really explicitly give us information that the tome is in the library, just that the first step was to find the library.
I thought I did say it was in the library. I meant to say it was
You
in
also
the library.
didn't necessarily say it was in another dimension, but
yeah,
it was kind of like I read into it.
I meant to say it was in the library, and I thought I did say that it was in another. That the library is another plane of existence. I thought I said it was in the library. If I didn't, then
Is this the SCP library?
You may have, and it may have staticked out on me, or I may have been taking notes and missed it. But yeah, I didn't catch that.
Well, pretend
They bring
it
the technology.
Plane shift, then Dream of the Blue Veil.
But we don't know what plane we're going to.
Well, if we let him, he'll tell us.
Well, let me see how plane shift works. Where be plane shift?
I'm gonna go to the plane of the library.
You can specify a target destination in general terms, such as the city of Brass on the elemental plane of fire.
The ancient theater, the ancient library.
So you would know the Great Library, but you wouldn't know the name of the plane of existence. So plane shift wouldn't work. You'd have to find another way there.
He doesn't know what plane it's on, just it's on another plane.
So where was I with the explanation?
Did we lose someone? My screen shifted weird.
2, 3, 4. Nobody still? Everybody?
5, 6. No, everybody's still there. That's weird. My screen rearranged. I'm sorry. I didn't hear what you said, but he doesn't know what plane it's on, so how are we supposed to find... I guess we have to go do research? Off to the library! Ludwig, you're up.
I was gonna say, I know where to go! I just scream it out loud and start running.
Finally!
Alright, Batch, I swear to God, if you tell me I don't know where to go, I will tell you I'm overriding the DM. Because I am a cloistered scholar, this is what my family fucking does.
Sorry, I'm just trying to think of what he says next.
Hold on, know where it was created, what plane?
No, I had a plane in mind, but I can't remember what it was, and of course I didn't write it down. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. He says, sorry, I just had a brain fart for a minute. I thought of this earlier, and then I didn't write it down, and then I forgot it, and then I remembered it. He says that the Great Library is in a plane that very few have been able to access from this world. It is on the plane of shadow.
What? Man, is there a plane for everything?
That seems like a bad place for us to go, considering who we're up against.
I want everybody to make a...
Maybe this is where the Spectre of Darkness came from.
Arcana or History check, whichever you are proficient with.
Either.
And if I failed, I get to add a +2 to it.
Anybody else making a... Oh, there we go. Ludwig.
I'm not proficient with either.
Well, then either one's fine. Doesn't matter.
Even if we're not proficient.
Yeah.
Well, I have a +0 in both, so eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
I have a +1 in both, so
I'll do history.
this one.
Oh, that was almost a 20, you piece of...
Alright. All of you but Drahkir and Dalith have heard of fairy tales of a world full of darkness and gloom. It is said to be a world where your nightmares come from. And most people, almost all people, believe it to just be a fairy tale. And when he says from the plane of shadows, it rings a bell for the four of you, Rude, Dor, Ree, and Ludwig, that you've heard of the plane of shadow in these fairy tales before.
I mean, I've heard
here and shrugs.
I've heard that place is just like a fairy tale. I mean, look at us doing all this shit now. Of course, it's got to be real.
I've been to the death plane, so
yeah,
but we know that plane exists.
I didn't know any other planes existed until.
Like Josh said, there's like a lot of rain coming through. So just if I cut out, yeah.
Right. I shouldn't even have had Drahkir make a check.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of why I didn't at first.
I wasn't even thinking of that.
You know, maybe Hell Zero would have mentioned it at some point if I did roll good.
At this point, since he's just speaking aloud so people can hear, when he says plane of shadow, you see a few of the other people around kind of look in his direction and start to listen. And he says, the plane of shadow isn't just a fairy tale. The fairy tales don't have it all correct, but it is a real place. And no, it is not a place you would want to go.
I don't know. I kind of want to go there and get the thing.
Well, I mean, we have to get the thing, but
we have to get the book.
That's gonna be a big lightning strike.
Is there anything that might be connected to this, like a plane of shadow?
Metagaming.
Well, no. Well, I'm just thinking, like, is there something connected to it? So maybe Ree can like focus on it and use to plane shift. That's what I'm getting at.
Oh, okay.
Well, if anyone has a deck of those fancy playing cards, we could banish each other to the Shadow Realm.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I'll just use my blue eyes white dragon.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Shadow Realm.
Excuse me.
Maybe my red eyes black dragon.
My blue eyes white dragon.
My dark magician.
White.
Oh, good lord! It just dawned. It just dawned on me what you were talking about.
He says, "I don't know much about that kind of magic. I just know the secrets I've been entrusted with."
Do you know how we can get to the Shadow Realm? Or Shadow Plane?
That is something you'll have to figure out on your own.
Oh, we could plane shift to the Shadow Plane. Probably.
I mean, if we know...
Caleb kind of side-eyes Ree, because again, she still doesn't trust Ree.
Oh god, that's a bad one.
We could definitely try, but do you have to, like... Do you have to have been there before? Or, like, is there a specific thing, like, rule to that magic?
the words here.
She can specify a target destination in general terms, such as the City of Brass on the elemental plane of fire. So she can say the Great
Yeah.
Library on the Shadow Plane.
Great library.
Technically, does not have to have been there before.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
You might
no,
not necessarily get where exactly we're going, but
certainly will get us to that plane, yeah.
What plane was Helzira's cathedral tower,
Astral.
whatever, on?
Astral Plane.
Astral plane. Mm.
He says, now, is there anything else that you need of me?
Is there anything more that you guys want to ask him?
Is there any way we can be of help before we leave?
Yeah, Dalith was going to ask what we can do for the rest of the day to help this city.
You killed that wretched demon monstrosity. You've helped enough.
Or as she calls him, Dad.
Reena kind of lowers her head.
That thing was your father?
Adopted, yes.
It's complicated.
Oh, so
but
now
nah.
he's your adopted father.
Have a care. He's my brother. He killed 80 men. He's adopted.
wait, that wasn't your real dad? I thought it was your real dad.
Only now she claims him as adopted.
Well, I mean, I remember her saying it before, but yeah.
Well, but if you notice throughout this entire, like, whole campaign, she's like, he's my dad, he's my dad. Now it's like, oh, I'm adopted.
He was good at one point.
That's debatable.
Debatable.
And he says, I'm very sorry for you. But if there's nothing else you need of me, I'm going to go find a bed to lie down on.
I just healed him like 34 hit points. He should be fine.
Is there a brewery in town?
One that's active?
Bars.
Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be active, just kind of have stores. I gotta re-up, guys. I'm Jonesing. Look, handshaky.
If they haven't, if the thralls of her father didn't destroy them, the tavern should still have some stores.
Daddy needs his juice.
We do have plenty of drinks on the ship, Door.
Door starts walking. I got a horse to refill.
I mean, have you had Dragonborn ale before, Door?
Here's the first time for everything, buddy.
There you go. That's a real reason. That's a real reason.
All right, so Dor finds his way to a tavern, gets himself some free ale for being part of the team that saved the city.
I'll go along with
follow him
I'll go along
to make
with
sure
him.
he doesn't get into trouble.
Yeah.
Door trouble. No, they insist you don't pay. They refuse your money.
He'd like to buy enough beer to fill that horse. Your money's not good here. Excellent. Fill that horse.
With alcohol.
I never should have said it had a compartment on it. I should have given you the wand some other way.
Oh, that's my side quest completed. I'm good.
Turn this magnificent beast of a horse into a mini fridge.
Cooler.
See, I'm just picturing like you pump the tail for like the keg, you know, to get pressure in it.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, that takes care of my mini quest. How can we help the town?
So what do you do next?
Probably get on the ship and take a long rest.
Before that,
before we figure out what to do.
Before that, if we pass any people that need like help or anything, or like if they're
Rescuing people from rubble.
trying to rebuild, yeah, if they're trying to rebuild anything or cleaning up things, Dalith would try to help where she could.
Basically, all the things the Avengers forget to do after a fight.
There's not really a lot of like cleanup. They didn't really destroy anything. It's just people trying to. My mouse stopped working. No. It's just people trying to get back into their homes and get their things sorted and try to get things back to normal.
Looks like our job's done here.
Are all the statues Calzada's taken down?
They were illusions.
Yeah, they were illusions.
Yeah,
remember?
Right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they're
All right, yeah.
They're gone now.
Cool. Yeah, I think we should, if there's nothing really else, we should probably head back to the ship, possibly rest, and then try and figure out specifically.
What to do?
Well, wait for the right moment to go to the shadow plane. So back to the ship, I guess, right?
All right.
Wait.
What?
I do want to figure out how to get my charisma back.
Want a long rest? Go part of that back.
Will a long rest do it?
You don't know.
Only one way to find out.
Guys,
It's weak.
oh my gosh. The curry. Fuck.
Did you go back to the ship?
I assume we do.
We're all ready to go back.
I guess.
Oh, whoops. Telzadis is still there.
I was gonna say, why is he?
Gotta fight him again.
Oh, I was gonna find him again.
Well, shit.
Oh shit.
He better run away.
Off we go to the ship.
We forget how big the damn boat is.
It's not a canoe.
Oh wait, Keldon's not dead
That's
anymore.
just hiding really well.
All right. When you get back to the ship, Etcher comes up to you and says that he's been I'm thinking. Give me a sec.
One.
I saved a piece of the seeing sphere when we escaped the chamber of power, and I've been working on a way to turn it into something that'll let us check in on the different cities and the different kingdoms, and I think I've almost got it to work. And he shows you something he's been tinkering with, using just stuff he's found on the ship and any kind of magic that he can inject into it. It's a piece of a wooden metal base with the chunk about that big, probably like 9 inches long, about 3 inches wide, of the seeing sphere kind of embedded in it, and it kind of gives off a whitish glow. And you can, looking into it, you can almost see what looks like the image of some trees. And he says, I'm trying to tune it to Oakopolis, the capital of the Elven Kingdom. But it's not quite working. I'm almost there. And Keldon kind of...
What do you need to make it work?
Maybe some stronger magic.
Like my magic, or
maybe
different?
Another piece of the seeing sphere, if any of it.
I was gonna sick Ludwig on it because magic and research and gadgets are his thing, right?
What if I use wish to wish the restoration of our original base? To restore everything in the base.
You're gonna wish the Chamber of Power back to the way it was before?
Yes.
I sure wish Elzira had never destroyed this building.
I don't know if I would do that, considering that might put Keldon back in the thing.
Yeah, you've got a point.
Not everything can be solved with a spell, Ree.
Maybe you could wish for us to find someone.
She says while we're trying to restore a magic object with magic.
That was Libby saying that too.
Keep in mind, the wish spell, when used for the extra effects,
chance.
It does have a 33% chance, give you a 33% chance of never being able to use the spell again. So It's not like you're just getting free crazy stuff all willy-nilly. I do take that into account. So if what you're wishing for isn't something insane like kill the BBEG, I'm not gonna be a huge dick about it, because you are taking a chance you'll never be able to cast the spell again.
Yeah.
So
you could also, if you say put it back the way it was or restore it, how far back is it gonna go? Is it gonna go back way before we even existed and just be an empty cave? So that's a very, very poor wording for it. But
how I don't want a meta game. Can I I mean, I personally know a lot about the wish spell myself because I had so much built up anxiety and shit about it. It's honestly just about how you word it so literally.
Restore it to the point right before Elzira invaded and destroyed it.
Yeah, I don't think we need to use the wish spell for this.
That's dangerous if you wish for that, because then you could be reversing the whole timeline.
At the same time, it's
without
your
reversing
wish
the
spell.
timeline. Without reversing the timeline.
But we don't need to try to use these super powerful spells to just find a piece of the seeing stone. Is it possible possible that pieces of the seeing stone are still in the chamber?
Yes, it's possible. I don't know how much of it is caved in.
Well, we can. Why don't we go back to what was the name of our? It wasn't Chamber of Power, was it?
Yeah, Chamber of Power.
Chamber Power.
Why don't we go back to the Chamber of Power and see how bad the damage is, and see if we can find more pieces of the Seeing Stone? That's the simplest solution.
And while we're there, I guess I could pick up the angry stick.
What?
What?
The angry staff of wants to hit everyone else.
How's your
dude,
staff?
I thought you had
That's on
that
the
like on the
boat.
ship. Isn't that on the ship?
Yeah, that's on the ship.
It's on the ship.
Yeah, it's on the
It's
ship.
locked. It's locked in a closet. I want it away, further away, because I figure it's been trying to fight us from its locked closet this whole time.
No, it's just been sitting in the closet.
Oh, see, I figured it attacking every time we did.
No. You don't want to just stick it somewhere where anybody could find it. That would be even worse. At least we have it and know where it is.
I thought it was still on your person.
Oh no! I didn't.
He said a few sessions ago that he tucked it away somewhere in the ship and locked it away.
Because it's an angry stick, and I wasn't gonna try and unattune from it because I know how curses like that work. So instead, I was just like, I'm going to put the physical object away because this is an angry stick.
That's what she said.
I guess we can see how the Chamber of Power looks right now and see if we can find it, but they did a number on it.
I don't suppose anyone has a way to unangry the stick.
Anybody have?
Is there like a remove curse spell or
a
something?
remove
or I don't
curse
know.
or greater restoration or?
I have greater restoration, but does it work on objects?
I don't know. I'm not a spellcaster. I just punch things.
And I get the stick drunk.
Oh, it does. I think. Let me read it more closely here. One curse, including the target's attunement to a cursed magic item.
Well, you wouldn't be able to remove the curse from the item, but you could remove it from door.
So if it's if it would not allow itself to be I guess unattuned from door, then I could take care of that eventually.
You can unsuper glue it from my hand. I appreciate that. As curses will not let you break the. Yeah. Okay. I need more coffee. And that's the player, not door.
So while we are traveling back to the chamber, on the flying boat, we can do a long rest, I assume. If we all agree that the simplest way to try to find these pieces is to go back to the chamber. That was just Dayla's suggestion. It doesn't involve trying to cast magic that might go sideways on us.
Yeah, sideways is never fun.
Yeah, let's take a vote, door.
Long
Sure,
rest sounds good.
Sure, you can give it a shot. Yeah, long rest sounds good. And
You're gonna go back on the boat.
Well, I guess
Yeah.
we could teleport, but
Question to the DM.
Yes.
How long would the travel be via the boat to return to the location of the Chamber of Power?
That is a very good question.
Because
Well,
I
you have a very good answer.
I know that we've moved to other lands story-wise, so if we are within the vicinity in a, day or two travel, we might as well take the boat. If we're halfway around the world, that's gonna, world-ending events tend to happen in between.
Let's see.
I think we're on the complete opposite side, but I don't remember the world map exactly.
Oh yeah, let me put
Right,
everybody
that's
on
my
there.
gut feeling as well.
Oh god, part of my horrible scribbles in there. So the Vidalcan's in the middle. That's where our chamber
Base
is,
was.
correct?
You're going right about here,
And Dragonborn's the red, isn't it?
Yeah, I do not remember where I said Glorious was.
Here, I don't know.
I have to go back and check, but I don't remember exactly where I said it was. But let's say it's at let's say it's even at the closest point. Boat goes 60 miles an hour.
Well, Australia isn't too far away.
Yeah, that's right. It's not too far away.
Yeah, just a straight shot might take you.
It's only 25 feet.
Not
We can
to
make
scale.
that in one turn.
That's only that's
It's only 25 feet.
we don't even have to dash. Hell, I have a
Yeah.
walking speed at 35.
Well, I could run there and back a couple times without dashing.
I'm seeing 2, maybe 3 days travel with the ocean. But again,
We're
you're
flying.
the DM.
You're
We're flying.
so maybe.
And we can go faster than 60 miles per hour, correct? It's just however fast Mr. whatever's face is, Roland, mentally commands the ship.
60 was the max.
60 was the max?
Yeah.
What was our captain's name? Gareth? No, wait.
Rolath.
Good lord. It was a combination of Roland and Gareth. I had parts somewhere in there.
So I'd say about 2 days.
I would say take the boat.
Yeah, take the boat.
I mean, we can.
Get a long
I mean,
rest and,
I mean, well, in that case, we can forgive the phrase weekend it up and be refreshed and relaxed when we get there, as opposed to showing up with a spell slot burnt.
Yeah. Or half your spell slots burnt.
We could do a long rest and then teleport.
Yeah, but it's that. Wait, no, we've got the circle on the boat, don't we?
Well, the coins of power.
We have teleportation stones or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so we can use twice per day, I think.
Okay, so yeah, that's not going to be a spell slot burnt, because I was thinking that Ree was going to have to use the spell circle on the boat to get us there, and then we show up with, what is that, a 5th? And I'm table talking here, but yeah, no, I forgot about the stones.
7.
So
teleportation is level 7. So
it could be even worse.
Even worse, yeah.
But
we have teleportation stones. I think we can use twice a day. So if we just do an 8-hour long rest and have the boat heading towards towards the Valdakan Kingdom, then we can teleport. The boat can still be heading toward us to meet us there. Or whenever and then while the boat's still heading toward us, we can do what we need to do and check out the Chamber of Power, explore it, look for the seeing stone pieces and all that.
Do we know these two lands yet?
Orc and Dwarven.
South of the Dragonborns.
Orc and Dwarf.
Take it. Orc, and what's the other one?
Dwarf.
Dwarf. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, my sound's not the greatest. Dwarf. And we just haven't had a reason to go that direction, because I was gonna say if they needed to, we could send, damn it, wrong selector. If they needed to, we could send the boat wherever we needed it to go for afterwards. In this instance, if we're gonna use the teleportation stones, we teleport to Valdakan. And, again, if we need the boat, and I'm just picking one at random, at the Gnome, it could be making the transport there. But we really don't know where we're going next other than this shadow dimension plane place, right?
Right. And afterwards is a different plane of existence, too.
Yeah, afterwards is a different plane of existence.
Yeah, we don't know. So my suspicions here for Batch doing this is that there's going to be some catastrophe in one of the kingdoms that we need to go take care of before we go to the shadow plane.
Probably. Knowing Batch, yeah, probably.
Not metagaming, but
no, not at all.
No, but Etcher seemed pretty hey, and we do need to keep an eye on the other kingdoms to make sure they're still safe.
I mean, I guess right. I was gonna say, I guess technically I could have it, yeah, but I don't feel I've had it before, and I
So what are you doing?
Feel like, so I don't know.
I guess right along the ship.
Sorry, I was listening to Lauren.
For a long rest, and then teleport the rest of the way. Long rest and teleport.
Yeah.
What door suggesting?
I was drawing a portal to the shadow realm, but it looks more like a spider.
A hairy eyeball.
I was going to be like, here lies the unknown, and all that crap, but then it just looked like an angry spider. So yeah, this isn't the Nicolas Cage Superman movie, so never mind.
The what now?
Oh god.
Nicolas Cage back in the day was okay.
No,
side
never
note,
mind. We don't have time. We don't have time.
Then remind me when we're on our time, and I will enlighten you on a very, very weird story.
Don't remind him.
Well, he finally got to do it.
Just have to do it. Anyway.
He didn't get to do it. He got CGI'd into it, but I agree.
Yeah, the Flash.
It is so bad.
Yeah, it was. It
is
terrible.
so
Continue, Batch.
bad.
We did not ask for the explanation. Continue, Batch.
That was so fucking terrible. God.
I'll be right back.
Oh gosh. All right. So you said you're long resting and then teleporting to the Chamber of Power.
Yeah.
That's about right.
Get the rest, get our spell slots back and everything. Use the gems to get to Valdakan, and it sounds like we should have the boat head that way so we can, be working on what we're doing while they catch up.
While they catch up. Yeah.
Okay.
So with your permission, I'm going to click the long rest button.
Go ahead.
Twice.
Everybody can long rest, yeah.
Do I get my charisma back?
Yes, you get your charisma back.
Thank you. Get my groove back, baby. I gotta say it into Austin Power. Got the group, I can't do it.
If you ever had any.
Hey,
Ooh.
I'm sitting at 19 charisma. Come on.
Why do you only have 19 charisma, level 17?
I was waiting for my last ASI.
Oh.
Yeah, Patch.
I also put some into Constitution as well. For concentration.
Right, so when you teleport, specifically
Attribute increases. It's feats, baby.
Specifically,
feats.
where do you teleport?
To the original entrance elevator where we all met, because I don't want to show up in the cave-in.
Yeah.
All right.
I recast Simulacrum.
Okay, that just... Okay. You don't get a second one, right? It just redoes the one you had?
Correct.
Okay.
How long does that last?
Until it dies.
Oh. Cool.
All right, so you all appear...
But we leveled up, so I needed to have it be my level.
Oh, that's why recast it. Okay.
Yes.
Let me roll something real quick. Okay. Now, does everybody agree with Door that you teleport to the elevator place where you first met?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is that?
Oh shit! Where was that? Oh, from
Good
the
question on him. He goes, what?
I didn't meet them there.
Yeah, I didn't meet y'all there. Is that the thing in the center? I never rode on an elevator.
It's the top of the thing in the center. So, yes, the thing in the center was the elevator at the bottom floor. We're talking about ground floor, not basement.
Okay, I'll meet y'all there.
He was shooting an AR of some sort.
Same with you, Rude?
Yep. Sure.
Okay, I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh god.
Because you teleport to that spot and there's a big gaping hole.
Bitch, I'm going in.
What did we need to hit?
Yeah, I need to know if it's fail or success.
Actually,
failed, I can use magical guidance.
re-roll that, Ludwig.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, because I can use stuff too.
Yeah, this is not for the rabbit. I'm using not for the rabbit.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
I'd rather him not break an ankle.
Okay, and I just need to wait on Dalith. Did a Rude roll? Rude rolled. 2, 3, 4, 5. Dalith. Okay.
Oh no, she good. She good.
She good.
Everyone but Ree.
Magical guidance. Oh shit.
Everyone but Ree manages to catch themselves on the edge of this gaping hole. Ree goes plummeting down.
I fly down and catch her.
Of course you do. What's your fly speed?
55 feet.
Fuck you, really?
It's the same as my walking speed.
Make a dexterity check. Fine, you catch her.
Remind me again whose idea this was?
Fucking monks.
I wish I had mobility. I can't keep
well, actually, that's because of being a Kenku.
That's. Oh my gosh.
Originally, I was thinking Tabaxi monk, but you suggested Kenku, so.
I'm telling you, man, a Tabaxi monk, I've played that one. I completely built him around speed, and like by my math, I was getting to approximately 280 miles in a turn. Granted, it was like all dashes and haste and boots of speed, but boom, gone.
All right, so you fly down and How do you catch her since your wings are attached to your arms? Catch her with your legs?
Sure. I just grab her with my talons.
And he rolled high enough to not hurt her, so.
Yeah, you want me to do damage to her? I mean, I don't care.
No, I'll say you're holding her just gently enough to not do damage.
I don't care. I can hurt her.
I mean, she better be glad that I'm even catching her, because Drahkir hasn't decided whether to trust me or not.
Alright, so you're flapping in this. You're flapping away, holding Ree in this column of this is collapsed column in the rock. What do you do? Do you go up? Do you go down? What do you do?
I go up and land her with everybody else.
All right, so you're looking down, and it goes all the way down, and you can see a big chunk of rock at the bottom.
So this is where... Is this where the elevator was, or is this the ground?
We're at the top of where the elevator was when we all officially met.
Gotcha.
So do we need to go down?
No, we need to go up.
No. Down is the goal.
We're on the ground.
Because if we need to go down, I'll just... me and my simulacrum will just fly down there. Do I need to carry people?
I was just gonna ask, don't we have rope?
I was gonna say we have rope, so I asked how far down it was.
It's about 200 feet.
Okay.
Well, how much rope do we have? I have, I think, 50 feet of rope.
I have 50.
There's 100. We need two more things of rope.
I have none. I don't have any rope.
I have 50 feet of rope.
Okay, one more. No, one more thing of rope.
I have rope.
All right, we have 200 feet of rope. All right, we're gonna tie a bunch of rope together.
I assume you want us to do rolls for the fucking knots.
Yeah, who's doing the tying?
I will definitely be doing it.
Actually,
what's the skill needed?
At least one.
Sleight of hand.
I'm not proficient, but I have a +5.
I'll just cast Freedom of the Winds on myself and fly down safely.
I'm gonna need 2 more to tie the rope together.
I can do it. If not, anybody else, I have advantage.
I mean, if y'all want me to roll it, I can, but...
If you have advantage, go ahead.
Okay.
And you have advantage on sleight of hand checks.
Because I'm a rune knight.
Jeez.
Ooh, that not might be a good defeat, but it's okay.
And then 1 to secure the rope to a rock.
It just takes memory to totally do.
All right, one of those knots you are not confident in. The second one, the middle one on the rope, you are not confident in.
Yeah, I literally look at the one that I'm not confident in, and I tell them, I'm like, I'm not liking this knot. I don't know if it's going to be nice.
You want to redo it?
Yeah.
You can go ahead, untie it, and try to reknot it.
I think I got it this time.
Yeah. All right. The rope is secure.
All right.
So June,
say otherwise. If there were like vines or anything, we could speak to them, and I could have them weave their way down the down the hole.
no, there are no vines.
People who can fly, can you raise your hand?
Me and my simulacrum both raise our hand.
I raised my hand.
Wing hand? I don't know.
All right. Can you guys go like fly down there and just kind of see if it's safe for us to be down there?
Sure, why not?
It's pitch black down there.
I have dark vision.
Damn it, that's right, you do.
I was gonna say someone's got it.
I could fly and have dark vision. I'm perfect for this.
Okay, Drahkir, stand right there, a little to the left, a little to the right, jump.
Jump and dive and catch myself before I hit to the ground and land.
And I cast, like I said, Freedom of the Winds using the wand and fly down.
Nice.
And now I look around and see if I see anything.
All right, so you see a mostly caved-in chamber, but there is a little bit of walking room. You could kind of wedge through some of the rock and fit through.
Do I get the sense that it's safe for others?
It looks as safe as a caved-in chamber could be at the moment.
Okay. I get on the communicator and I let them know that it looks as safe as a caved-in cave.
Yeah, she put me over here.
Okay.
So I mean, about as good as we're gonna get, I think.
Yeah, I think we are. Yeah.
Seems good enough. Dalith starts to climb down the rope.
And me and the simulacrum are standing at the bottom, waiting to catch anybody who falls.
Would that would that count as deflect arrows?
It's a projectile coming towards me.
Door, are you good to go down the rope?
Do we need to make like an athletics or anything to climb down the rope?
No, I'm not going to be that pedantic about it. I already had you roll for the rope checks.
Well, that was just Ludwig.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make you roll to climb down the rope.
Oh, I was wondering just for Door because he's been drinking.
Well, there's that, but I was just gonna hop on a horsey and go ethereal.
We have all kinds of ways to get down.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
And if I do fall, for some reason, then I get I can reduce the damage I take by 85.
By 85?
Yep.
Jeez.
Yeah, it all but negates fall damage for him. It's the, kung fu films where they're jumping out of the, amazing high trees and just... Yes, I do my own sound effects.
I was gonna say I don't know what that sound effect.
I liked it.
means.
I thought it was perfect.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, like the 70s kung fu movies where they would show a guy jump out of a tree, but then they'd play it backwards and the ninja does the dink up into the tree. Yeah, that's what he's got. He's got the jump out and fall incredibly far and just land.
Mm-hmm.
He's got
all right. So
you make it down the rope.
Crouching tiger, hidden jackass.
Alright. Does anybody have a way to light it up so the rest of you can see?
I was getting ready to ask, who does not have dark vision? I do not.
I have a light cantrip.
I think it's just me and Thor.
No.
That cantrip would work.
Who all can't see?
Drahkir is the only one with dark vision.
So Ree has the light cantrip.
I have 120 dark vision.
I can cast dark vision on people and give them
that's
dark
right.
vision.
That's right. Ludwig has dark vision from one of his runes. Okay.
I have dark
sight
vision.
up to 5 feet.
Blind sight doesn't work for darkness, I don't believe.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, but in that 5 feet, I ain't tripping over nothing.
Gotcha.
I don't know what's over there, but right around here, I ain't tripping on nothing.
But yeah, I can also cast dark vision on people if need be.
I'm gonna cast dark vision on myself for the moment.
Okay.
Well, I think Ree was saying that
I just cast light.
She's gonna cast light.
Yeah, that's a cantrip.
Is it dimly lit or completely dark?
It's completely dark.
Ah, shit.
I was gonna say light only goes out to 20 feet. That's why I cast dark vision on myself. I want to be able to see further.
See, I'm picturing the exact opposite, like Dalith vision goggles and shit, and then that's when he relights the torch, and you're just like, oh my eyes.
All right, so Ree's got 20 feet of bright light, and then another 20 feet of dim light. Dalith has dark vision. Drahkir, Ludwig have dark vision, so both have 120 feet. So you can see out. You can see a couple of tunnels going through, not carved tunnels, but just kind of they formed naturally as the wreckage fell in the chamber.
I was going to cast light on my wand and just hold the wand up as a torch.
Okay, Lumos.
I'm just gonna stay ethereal.
Does that give you the ability to see in darkness?
No, but if there's a wall, I can walk through it.
I'm just gonna use burning hands as a torch.
Does anybody else want dark vision cast on them? I can cast it 2 more times.
That's not how burning hands works.
Take it if you have it to spare, but
I mean, I can give it to pretty much everybody.
I was flavoring it if you would let me.
No.
No.
Do you want dark vision?
Yeah, I'll
take
Okay, the simulacrum is going to cast dark vision on you.
Yeah, I figured. The simulacrum can cast it.
So you have dark vision up to 60 feet for 8 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say I see at least 7 different.
So Rude now has dark vision.
I love
that is what? That's everybody except Ree and Door.
Yeah, and Door staying ethereal so he doesn't break his nose by accident.
Gotcha.
And I have a light source.
Okay. So there are 2 tunnels in front of you. One on the left, one on the right. And from what you recall, Etcher's lab was off to, from this position. Hold on, let me bring up let me put you on the, because you would remember the layout of the chamber.
Damn it, Zoneth, how'd you get back in here?
Just ignore the tokens.
Or spirit chest.
I have very limited ammo.
Hellseer is alive.
You dropped in right here where right about where Drahkir is.
Shut over there.
And one of the tunnels is leading off this way.
Yeah, what's the Totsus doing in here?
You got trapped.
What's your Door's beer chest? Has
Oh
any beer
no!
in it?
Door's beer chest, you forgot it!
Oh my gosh.
Keep it from somewhere.
And from what you remember, the seeing sphere was off to the left, up towards.
Oh.
I think it was this
Right.
area
I've got
over
no
here.
So, like, people it, so. Yeah, because there's one on the ground of fields now.
I don't know if you want to use your tokens or you get rid of killed
Got
on.
out of the car. No, they didn't. Okay.
I'm still hovering slightly about 20 feet
Okay.
above the ground.
Hold on. Don't go so far. Don't go so far.
No, it's got to believe I'm paying here in this vending machine.
Is the tunnel here, or should we be down here in this area to start?
It doesn't matter. It's just kind of a general. It doesn't really matter exactly where your tokens are. I'm not. It's just a. I don't know how to describe what's in my head. I'm stumbling over my words. It doesn't really matter where your tokens are.
We're doing this theater of the mind.
Yeah, I'm trying to do a theater of the mind.
Got two empty.
Failing, but trying.
Take your time. Take your time.
You're doing a good job. You're doing good.
The only ticking clock is the one you put on yourself.
So
And the one on the wall.
as you go through the tunnel, it starts to get narrower and narrower. Who's in front?
The simulacrum.
Closely followed by Rude.
Of course, the simulacrum's in front.
I'll be in the back.
But I like that
I'll be in the
closely.
back as well.
I like that closely followed by Rude, though. So as it gets narrower and narrower, you have to kind of squeeze through. And as the simulacrum squeezes through, I need him to make a dexterity save.
Did you say everyone?
No, I need him to.
Okay.
Hold on. What was it? I'm trying to. I know there's a thing for this. I got too many things. Features at traits, class features.
You have evasion.
Well, yeah, but there's something for saves where I can like add to it with key points or some shit.
Key points or some shit.
I can spend a key point to re-roll it if I fail. Did I fail?
Yes, you failed. Yeah.
Okay, key point to re-roll.
Okay.
Did I fail?
So no, you did not. So he starts to his head kind of bumps a rock above, and it loosens the rock that's above him, but he manages to back out of the way before some of the rock from above tumbles down, making the passageway even narrower.
He squawks.
Do you continue down the path?
He looks back and tells everybody that it's gotten narrower and it might be more difficult to continue this way.
Is there enough room for Rude to go big and brace the walls up?
There's barely.
That does not seem like a good idea.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good idea.
I will say, in the rules of it, you can't transform if you don't have room. Like, period. Like, if there's people near you, then you just can't.
Okay.
I mean, should we try to squeeze through or try to find a different way?
I'm okay with squeezing if everybody else is.
Okay, we try to squeeze through. Or we could set a door ahead to just see.
So, non-magical difficult terrain doesn't cost me extra movement. I don't know if that's...
So you would just move faster than everybody else through here.
Yeah, if they wanted me to like go ahead or something, I don't know.
Oh, that's
I'm
my
a
other.
snake. I'm a snake. A snake.
That's my other character that does that.
Yeah, you're the bounty.
So Door could totally just move.
He's ethereal.
Yeah, but
He could just go get it and come back.
But he's only got 5 feet of blind sight, so unless he rolls a nat 20 on a history check to remember where it was, he's not getting through there.
Or we could get dark vision.
Hey, Door, can you come out of etherealness so I can cast dark vision on you?
How many times can the horsey do it? Does he have a restriction? I can't remember. I'm going to the extras now. Oh.
There's no limit.
You didn't give him a limit.
Did you forget to put a limit on it?
I adapted this from a phantom steed, so it's not my fault.
Oh, okay.
He did forget to do that. So yes, I will unethereal and totally take your blind sight.
Simulacrum, cast dark vision on him.
Oh gosh, way to steamroll my skill check or my skill challenge.
It's okay. It doesn't mean I'm very perceptive.
No, but if you can't find it, you can just come back and tell us, and then we can continue on.
Or
but until then, we'll wait here.
He could fall down on like a dark chasm, and he's really fucked.
Well, he's kind of flying.
Yeah. Just picturing Wile E. Coyote here.
I was just reading a spell to see if it would help us down here, and it won't, but it'll help us in the shadow plane.
Oh well, that's good.
I ain't see shit.
Let's send the drunk one in to find the piece of the Seeing Stone.
I mean,
it's not here, guys.
Guys, I got it. It's a wall.
So
that is a rock.
It just goes up with a normal rock. That's it.
Oh gosh. You managed to find your way where you think the Seeing Sphere was, but you can't find anything.
He comes back with a beer that he left sitting there.
It's still cold.
Should we go to Etcher's laboratory, or should we look around here first? We definitely should probably look around.
Well, we're trying to go to Edgeworth's lab to find the piece of the Seeing Stone. Yeah. Even though we sent Door, we're probably still going to move forward to look as well.
Yeah, I think we need to try to go now.
Well, what I was originally recommending when I was saying that I'm totally ghost is go to the other side and like clear the passageway from the other side, and then everybody could make it in.
You can't interact with the material plane from the ethereal.
Yeah, but okay, so like if the cave-in is specifically there, and they're on one side clearing a path, and I'm on the other side clearing a path, we make the path that much quicker for everybody to get through.
It would come back to the material plane since he's unlimited on the times that he can do that.
Oh, okay. You want to clear?
Oh yeah, I
got
meant
it.
I would have to become real to, you know, move the rocks and stuff for them, but yeah.
Make another perception check for me.
Absolutely. With my +0.
Well, what's your passive perception? It's got to be better than.
Yeah, what's your passive?
Probably 10.
10.
Better than 4.
Still not good enough. You were focused on finding where the seeing sphere was. You did not notice a. You were going straight through the walls. You didn't look for a path there on the way. If you want to look for a clear path on the way back, you can.
Well, like, I mean, I can't help clear the path, or is it like if we wiggle it, it's going to come down even more?
Pretty much. If you wiggle it, it's going to come down even more.
See, that's what I was trying to... Okay.
Maybe there's another way around. Maybe we can go back and circle around.
Yeah, we'll probably have to. Can I do an investigation check around the area we're in now?
Yeah, for what?
I just want to see if there's anything that was like left behind from before, or anything of use, or any memoirs.
I'm not even going to have you roll because the area you're in now wouldn't have anything like that.
You got it. Thank you.
Did we bring Keldon with us?
Did you bring Keldon with you?
I mean, I think we would have, yeah.
Yeah, I think we would have.
I assume we would have as well, but Batch didn't put his token here.
I don't think Batch put any tokens here.
Come on, don't run away from me.
So, I mean, I'll start walking back the other way.
You want to try the other path?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I was asking that because Keldon would know what's in here.
Well, Keldon's right here.
Right. Which is why I was asking if he was with us, because it wouldn't be like, oh, we need to go look for this. Is there anything we would know? Yes, there is this here, and it is located in this room.
I have no idea.
Well, I mean, you already know where the seeing sphere is.
Right, but, well, Ludwig was asking about other objects, like any,
I'm sorry. Is there anything you're looking for in particular, Ludwig, or you were just checking around that area?
I'm just checking around this area, seeing just the stuff in general. Like if there's anything that was left behind from before it was destroyed or whatnot.
Okay.
Gear, beer chests, you know, the kind of thing we'd be looking for.
All right, so you start up the other path?
Mm-hmm.
Simulacrum leading the way again?
Look on my keyboard.
Yes.
All right, you come to a fork in the path. One leads to the left, and one continues on forward to the right.
There's a fork in the path.
Shut up.
Pick it up.
Shut up.
We just came out of the left fork, so there's only one other option, correct?
No, we went down a different path.
Yeah, I thought.
Got a different fork.
Yeah, I thought you went down the right one.
So I thought. So hold on, did I just completely miss something? Because I thought, okay, we came into the center room here. There was a left and a right. And
yes.
We came down the left.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
And there was a cave in.
Correct.
So we
Correct.
backtracked back to here, which would mean there's only
Correct.
one other path to take.
Yeah,
And we took
Correct.
I asked if you
And
took
going
the other
down that path.
and you
Okay,
said
so
yes.
so going down this path, we come to another fork.
Yeah,
Correct.
Okay, thank you. Sorry,
that's okay.
I was still stuck back in this area apparently.
No, you were absolutely on the right page. You just didn't realize it.
Right page, wrong paragraph.
I checked the left path. Well, Simulacrum checks the left path.
We can see down 60 feet. Do we see anything down either path 60 feet?
120 for me.
I didn't end up finding that.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
you can see all the
Each path goes down and eventually turns. So they each go down about 30 feet and then turn. The left one turns to the left and the right one turns to the right.
Going from the memory that they would have of this building, Dalith would suggest going to the left.
Yes.
Yeah, it's where the Simulacrum is checking.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody follow the Simulacrum, or is it just the Simulacrum going?
Dalith will follow.
I'm gonna let the Simulacrum go on its own.
You almost got hit last time.
Dalith will follow.
I'll follow the Simulacrum.
Alright.
I will wait.
Alright. Simulacrum goes down, and whoever's following follows. Goes down till you get about. You're following through the path. It's kind of since you're following the Simulacrum, it's going a bit slow. Otherwise, Dalith, you'd be able to go at your normal pace, but you're following the Simulacrum. And you go for about a minute or so. And
What is Dalith's speed?
35, but I can move normal speed over difficult terrain.
Okay, so I mean, I'm still going 30, basically.
Right. Okay, I forgot about that.
At half speed.
So you go for about another 30 seconds then. My bad. I keep forgetting the Simulacrum. I keep forgetting you're fast.
Yeah.
There's a couple zigzags going through this caved in debris. I need the Simulacrum to make another dexterity save as he's trying to squeeze through a bit more rock. Oh, totally fine. As he's carefully walking through, the movement of Drahkir and Dalith through the rock sets off a small cave-in, nothing major. There's still room to go through the path, but he manages to move out of the way.
Why do the two characters with probably the highest dexterity set off? Bumping into things and set off?
It's sensitive to movement. What, Josh?
I'm going along.
Root's just being cautious. I mean, his dex is a 16. I don't know if that's exactly high.
Rude wasn't following him at this moment, though.
No, he's going slow.
No. Whenever Batch asked who was following him, you said you weren't.
Yeah, you said you weren't.
I misunderstood.
That's okay. All right. So, Dor, what are you doing? Are you heading back? Or are you still looking around? What are you doing?
To be perfectly honest, totally going ghost and walking. Oh God, I didn't mean to take the map with me. Well, fuck it. Going ghost and checking on my beer.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, we all have our different Yeah, we all have our, priorities.
Turns out your beer chest is perfectly safe.
Thank God.
Still don't even know where the beer chest came from. The world has its wonders.
Okay, well, since the horse is already full and the beer chest is okay, I'm a happy man, and I'll just go back and wait for them here. I didn't mean to take the beer chest with me.
Are you sure about that?
Well, I mean, this time.
I mean, yeah, go ahead. Try drinking it in that ethereal form. It'll just go right through you.
That's exactly what I'm picturing too.
Except he can't interact with it.
You try and grab for it, it's just not work.
We come back and see Door trying to squeeze the extra beer into the horse.
Shoving it in.
Saddlebag.
I can drink it. I swear I can. How much longer do we have?
We all have Wait. We don't have bags of holding. Wrong campaign. We have backpacks.
I don't.
I'm gonna carry this and you.
So Dalith and the simulacrum continue their way through the path, and they eventually come to.
I'm with them. I said I was.
And Ludwig. And Ludwig. Eventually come to a small opening in what appears to be Etcher's lab.
I feel like the drum doesn't.
All right.
Good.
Gonna look around for the piece.
There are shattered pieces of the shattered seeing sphere lying all over the floor.
Would Drahkir even know what he's looking at? It would be Ludwig and Dalith that would have to look for it.
Well,
Or
I mean,
Reena,
he's
because
seen it
Fire-
before.
Yeah,
has he?
he saw the
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Because
That's
they
right.
used it
I
to
couldn't remember
look
when
at
you. Yeah,
L0 at one point.
that's right.
And he's the one that told him roughly where Hill Zero's castle was.
That's right. Now I remember. I guess we just try to pick up as many pieces as we can.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I
you're
agree.
able to salvage. Did I really just roll a 1?
Yes.
You sure did.
Yeah.
You're able to salvage. I did just say there are pieces all over the floor. So most of them are they're tiny pieces, but you're able to salvage 3 large chunks about the size of the one that he had. There are a bunch of tiny pieces if you want to pick those up too, like 1-inch size pieces.
I will be trying my best.
Now I got a drum. Yeah, they are.
You're picking up the 1-inch pieces. You're picking up all those.
I'm gonna try to. Yeah.
Okay. Gather a nice pile of them. You put them in your bag.
There's a blue empty there.
Yes, sir.
All right. And who's
I try
getting
and scoop up as many as I can.
who's getting the bigger ones?
From over here.
I guess Dalith and
Yeah.
what?
Oh my god, the fucking sword strips. He's got the
Dalith and Drahkir. I guess we'll pick them up.
Okay.
I went with two, so I'd probably pick some up as well.
You. Because I thought it was just Ludwig, Dalith, and Drahkir that followed the simulacrum.
I do not remember Ree saying she went.
Oh, okay, I guess I'm stuck at the entrance.
Well, you would just have a whole bunch of deck saves to see if you make it through the collapsey spot.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like
That's
suddenly
why
all
I
these people
didn't
appear
go.
in the lab whenever only 3 people were following.
Right.
I'm like,
Sorry, my head's been kind of.
It's okay. All right. So you head back.
I didn't want to interrupt anyone.
hasn't stopped you before.
I was gonna say that's a.
Do you head back?
Love you, Zoomy.
I love you. Yeah, I think if... Well, is there anything else in the lab that looks like it would be salvageable that Etcher could use?
There's some tinkering equipment in there that he might be able to use.
Let's take that back for him as well. Let's take anything back that we think could be usable that looks like it isn't like completely destroyed. Like smushed to tiny bits. If it looks like that's maybe just broken, he could probably fix it. So take back stuff. Etcher from his lab.
Alright, add a set of Tinker's tools to your inventory. Or just remember that you have it, doesn't matter.
Is there anything else other than like those pieces of equipment and like the tinkering tools in here that may prove valuable? If not, completely fine.
There's a couple of healer's kits in there too.
I'll just take whatever would seem helpful. So if there's...
Now, didn't I just ask, is there anything in the lab that we should take back? And all you said was fucking Tinkers.
I didn't think about it until after that he would have had healer's kits too, because I remember he was trying to help Zonath. I didn't think about it till after. Sorry, there's two. There's two healer's kits.
Oh my god, I almost just jumped off.
Ludwig, you can grab those into yours.
There was a zip line?
I will happily take them.
There wasn't a clear one.
Well, the one.
You're just taking one?
Was that what you were rolling for? A D4 for how many healer's kits?
Well, was that
the Fiend Stone pieces.
It was that plus one.
Ah, okay.
No, it was
interpretation.
the D4 was that plus one.
Okay, so two. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I take both of them, and I say I'm ready to go.
From this other direction, yeah. Back from where we were staring at the first.
As we head back through wherever the tunnel.
Yeah.
Back to the...
Make your way back safely through the tunnel.
Yeah, someone just rebooted.
Eldon, is there anything else in here that you want to get?
Well,
with brush.
I didn't have any time to amass any belongings in here, and seems you've gotten what Etcher requires, so I think we're okay.
Literally, yeah.
Okay.
With that being said, I think we're ready to go. I think we're ready to get out of here.
Hey, Ludwig.
Yeah.
Can you help me carry something?
Yeah, what'd you need? Then I see the giant fucking chest. Oh! You have your friend back.
Wait, how did you get the chest over there?
No, it was long ago. It was when this was kind of like Door's room when the base was there, and I was only joking about like, hey Ludwig, grab the other side, go Gargantuan, bring this with us. But obviously unless there's a pathway from there to where I am, no, the beer chest is gonna have to stay there.
Well,
I'm so sorry.
Like I said, you can go with theory. You'll go over there to the beer chest, take the beers out of the beer chest, put them in your backpack. With Ethereal again.
I just know I have a secret stash out in the desert that if I ever need it.
On the
There it
wastelands.
is. Yeah.
All right,
I'm gonna
and
put an X on the map.
my brain is kind of fried, so I hate to say it, but I'm
Call it there.
the heck. Sorry, one of my cats just freaked out. I am going to end the session early tonight.
Good game.
I am sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
No worries.
It happens.
Yeah.
Um,
It's fine.
How dare you be a mortal with weaknesses?
I know, right?
Such a travesty.
I assume the next thing you're going to do is teleport back to the ship, so we will pick up there next time. Next week is He Is Risen, and then... Wait, what is next week? Because I am going...
Can we teleport back? Can we teleport back to the ship because it's moving? Or do we have to wait till it's stationary?
We teleport to Etcher.
You choose a destination, so if you choose the... It doesn't say anything about the destination having to be stationary. Plus, technically, if you choose a destination on the planet is moving. So...
Yeah, the planet's moving. and
Really?
revolving.
My destination is Etcher.
Yeah, Etcher.
He Is Risen next week, and the week after I will be in New York and streaming from my laptop setup is just a pain. So we will not be streaming that week. So the week after we'll be back with Rangers of Power and we'll be back on regular schedule after that. So He Is Risen next week after that off, week after that Rangers of Power. So
Enjoy New York.
hopefully
Yeah,
I will.
really. Enjoy the holiday there.
There's nothing to
Yeah,
enjoy
enjoy
about
it.
New York. Let's be real.
I won't be there for the holiday. I will be there from the 7th to the 14th. But, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you everybody for playing. Do all the I almost said Facebook. Do all the YouTube stuff. Like, share, subscribe, and everybody say their goodbyes, and we'll get out of here.
Have a good
Bye.
night.
Good night, everybody.
Our
There,
goodbyes and get out of
goodbyes
here.
and get out of here.
Have a good night.
So